guys, welcome to another episode of Teepee Talk. Today we have the owner of Storybook Entertainment, Sara Bernstein.
Hi everyone.
We are in her closet of goodies here. Pretty cool actually, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
She's going to tell you a little bit about how you can hire Storybook Entertainment for your next event and how she got started.
All right. Well, Dana, thanks for having me on Teepee Talk.
Yes.
Dana and I have known each other a long time. And I started Storybook Entertainment, and Dana was actually probably one of my first clients for JJ's birthday party. And JJ was turning, I think, 7 at the time.
I can't even remember.
And so I started in 2014. I went to a birthday party with my own boys, who were 1 and 4 at the time. They're now 7 and 10. And we went, and the aunt dressed up as Princess Fluffernutter, and she painted faces, and she played games, and they made stickered swords and tiaras, and my kids had a great time. And I thought to myself, there's something here. And I wasn't working at the time. I was staying home with my boys, but my background is in musical theater, so I was a professional actor for a while, and I also taught theater around the state of Arizona with Arizona Theater Company. So it just kind of all made sense to start this birthday party entertainment company. And that's really what I did, is we entertain at our parties. So we're not just lookalikes. I do think we look a lot alike, the characters that your children have grown to know, but we provide a lot of entertainment in all of our parties.
Okay, so can you elaborate a little bit more on that? What all, besides the character just showing up to the party, what do you provide?
We provide engagement for the entire time that we're there, which is something I think that sets us apart from other companies. So in the package that you purchase, and there's a number of packages, they're based on time, so an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, we keep the kids busy for the time that we're there.
Which is super important at a party.
Yes. So we play games, we make a craft, we coronate the birthday girl a princess for the day, or we make the birthday boy a Jedi or a superhero for the day. I think that also, I forgot to mention, we have a lot of boy characters too. We face paint, we can twist balloons, we can do glitter tattoos, we have different crafts for different parties and different ages. So if your kid is 3, they're going to do a different craft than if your kid is 7, because they can't do the same things. And additionally, our cast is trained to talk to little people. So we don't talk down to them, we don't baby them, but we keep conversation going, we ask lots of questions, and we get the kids to talk back to us. And so they get to have that real interaction with their favorite character.
That's awesome. And important. I mean, as a mom, and I know there's plenty of moms out there, you want a service that will keep your child entertained so you don't have to do it yourself.
Yes. I think you said it. We keep them busy so you don't have to.
Exactly.
I think I stole that one from Dana at some point.
We want you to do all the work,
yes,
not us. So recently, Sara and I teamed up together, and we now do Slumber Unders. So you get this whole setup, well, not this one exactly, but you get your sleepover setup, and you can add on the tea party part if you want, and then you get
a princess to come in her pajamas, because the Slumber Under is still a pajama party. It just is for kids who don't actually then sleep over.
So it's geared for the younger kiddos, the ones that aren't ready to have sleepovers with their kids yet.
You know, but I did I called it a late over, so same concept though, for my 10-year-old this summer. So they came at 4, and they played Nerf guns, and then they swam in the pool, and they had barbecue, and we watched a movie, and then they went home at 9. And that was because I didn't want them to sleep over. And he couldn't narrow his list down to like a normal amount. So we still had like
cut people out.
And it makes sense. He's got a lot of good friends. So I'm really happy about that. But he had 10 kids, and I wasn't having 10 kids sleep over.
10 is a lot.
But 10 kids to swim in the pool and play Nerf guns was fine. So it can even be for that older group of kids too. It doesn't have to just be for the littles. It can be for the mom that says, I don't want 8 girls sleeping over.
Right.
But you're going to make girls stay until 9. and they can watch a movie in their teepees,
Yes.
and then they can go home, and then you all can sleep in your teepees, because Dana doesn't come at 9 o'clock and pick them up, because as much as she loves you, she doesn't want to come to your house at Saturday at 9 o'clock at night. She'd rather leave them there for you and your family to sleep in overnight.
Exactly.
Then you can wake up the next morning and watch Saturday morning cartoons in them. A lot of fun around the holiday time. So our holiday characters typically start mid-November. I know that's crazy, especially this year, because Thanksgiving is really late. I think we're going to have a lot of things actually
Prior to
starting
Thanksgiving.
before Thanksgiving. So we have elves, which were huge last year. So people typically think, oh, I need to have Santa come to my party. Nope, you can have an elf come to your party. And what's great is that the elf can really engage with the children while you're entertaining the adults with their eggnog. So the adults have their eggnog, and the elf gets to play with the kids, and we can decorate cookies, we can play games, we can make a craft. We learned last week how to make a gingerbread balloon animal, so a gingerbread man, and I'm sitting there going, but how do I ever have the time to decorate all these? Well, I don't need the time to decorate them all. We can blow them up, twist them, give them to your kids, and send them to a table with a bunch of markers and balloon stickers. Yes, they do make balloon stickers. And they can decorate their own gingerbread man to look however they want their gingerbread man to look, instead of how we want their gingerbread man to look.
Very cool.
And so lots of fun things we can do with elves. We also have carolers. We do have Santa, real beard and fake beard. We have the Grinch, which is fun, and he's a latex mask, so he's really great, but he can move his mouth and he can talk and fully engage with your guests. So the holidays are huge. And then, of course, we all know this little favorite movie that's coming out. Starts with a Frozen and ends with a 2. And it's coming out on the 22nd of November, and we're already booked for that entire weekend.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the movie theaters have snatched us up. So I have a feeling Frozen is going to be a part of those holiday characters this year. So
You do children's parties. You do holiday parties. And then there's more of a corporate side where you can entertain at corporate parties and such.
So we can greet, we have a large number of characters that lend themselves to being interesting for adults too. So we call them thematic characters. Our newest one is a candy cane girl. So she looks like a candy cane. She's dressed up in red and white, and she passes out candy canes at the front entrance to your event to welcome people to your event. So greeters, we can do, if you have a dance floor, we can have party instigators, I guess you can call them, people that get people onto the dance floor. We have circus, a huge crew of circus entertainers. I have a partnership with a gentleman named Brian Foley and another one with a gentleman named Cody Williams, and they're both amazing circus entertainers here in town, and some of the best on the West. I'm going to say the best on the West Coast. And they bring their wonderful network of circus entertainers, stilt walkers, jugglers. If you can think about it, Dan and I can make it happen for your kid's birthday party.
We have a lot of good creativity between the two of us.
And a whole lot of inventory.
Yes. You should see my garage. Very similar to this. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in today to TP Talk. We hope you learned a lot about Sara and Storybook Entertainment.
Thanks for having me on TP
Yes.
Talk.
Real quickly, how can people reach you and book a party?
Best way is my website, storybookentertainmentaz.com. There's an inquiry form to fill out. It comes to my email. It's the best way for us to communicate. If you really like to, you can always call me, 480-254-3994. But then I'm going to send you the inquiry form because I still want you to complete that because, again, keeps me organized. Otherwise, my brain just can't keep it all up there sometimes. But either way, it gets me.
All right. Perfect. Thanks for tuning in today, guys.